Hello friends, welcome everyone. We're going to be making predictions for NVIDIA and the Forex pair USD Japanese yen. This is what I have chosen for this month of November. We're going to have massive profits, I think, but we still have to be careful in some days. I still have not decided whether or not this month is going to be green or red. I guess you guys will have to wait a couple more days until I get that information. Anyways, what I bring to you right here is a chart for NVIDIA. And before I begin explaining how I think this month is going to be, I just want to tell you that I have made some changes. I can possibly apply them to this chart in the next video. Basically just boxes that dictate, or basically better, they just show possible days where the impulses and corrections are going to be the hardest. So you guys will have to wait, and I might or might not do that change. But anyways, regardless, the only difference right here in this chart that no other chart that I have made has is this purple circle right here. So you see the 11th of October surrounded, encapsulated So you see the 11th of October surrounded by this purple circle. Now this, I explained this on my X account, on my Twitter account. So I told everyone that because I made predictions about basically everything, indicators, stocks, cryptocurrencies, Forex, you name it, whatever, I noticed a very crazy pattern. That is that the 11th of October is going to be an extremely crazy day. Now I'm sensing both red and green energies in equal quantities, in equal size, in equal strength for that day alone. Now this has never happened in my other predictions. I mean, some days have been shared by different stocks or by even cryptocurrencies, but never in a way that every single prediction that I have made for this month, actually all of them have the 11th of October as of November as a very crazy day, very potentially crazy day. So we'll have to keep an eye on for that day. We'll have to prepare. If I had to take a guess right now, I'll say that day is going to be very volatile. But I still don't know whether it's going to be an uptrend or a downtrend. Maybe I could get that information whenever I enter my trance meditations in order to try to actually pinpoint whether this month is going to be green or red. So that information will have to wait for now. But basically let's just start right here. So the first weeks, today is Monday, so it's already started, but basically most of the week is already is still to come, I guess. So we have the first days in yellow, 5 or 6. These days are going to be either very volatile or very rangish. That trend can continue all the way up to the final days of the week, where I think there is a possibility of a downtrend on the 6th of November and of an uptrend on the 7th of November. And on Friday 8th of November, I think is going to be kind of a cooldown of whatever happens in those previous days, or could possibly even be a very volatile day. Who knows? Because that's exactly what the yellow circle represents, either volatility or range. Next week I think will be the most interesting week, because like I was saying, first, it has this 11th of November, potentially very powerful day. It will also be very numerologically very interesting day, because it's the 11th of the 11th. So that can be a very crazy day. In my personal life, crazy things tend to happen to people I know, or my surroundings on the 11th of November basically. So we'll have to wait and see. After that, the trends are going to be basically panning out exactly as I am predicting. Now you can see that in this is a very long period covering a couple weeks at least. that has no single yellow circles. Now that doesn't mean there will be some ranges in these days, but I think these days I will be more decidedly either corrections or uptrends, depending on what circle and what day they fall in. And finally, the final circle of the month, I think, is going to be green. Now, you guys know that in my predictions, whenever we have a red circle as the final, or the final days as in a red circle, that usually means very, very strong corrections, very, very strong. That has happened in every single other prediction that I have made, without exception. We even saw some of that on the last prediction that I made for of October, because you can see that the last circle is red. So you can see this is the October 31, the last day of the month. Very powerful correction, just like I anticipated. So yeah, this time it seems that the opposite can happen. If that does happen, it could be a very strong indicator of a green month. But like I was saying, I still need some time to check that out. And that's about it, guys. That's the NVIDIA prediction for November. And let's take a look at the Forex pair, the dollar against the yen. So we're going to be looking at possibly a very volatile start tomorrow. Very, very volatile. They have the 5th of November is going to be shared by both red and green energies. So potentially a very, very volatile day. And after that comes possibly uptrends on the 6th or 7th and a downtrend by the 8th of November on basically, I think it's Friday, right? Yeah. So Forex continues, and on the 10th of November, it's going to be basically a yellow day. Very volatile, I think, because so far in this Forex pair, I see very little ranges. It's extremely volatility every time. So that could be the case in that day. And after that, we could see some corrections with another potential extreme volatile day on the 12th of November and on the 13th of November. So both of these 2 days are going to be very, very active, very, very powerful. And they do have the chances of ended up being whatever, either green or red, whatever they are corresponding. And finally, basically, we have the rest of the weeks are going to develop exactly like I am predicting. I think there will be maybe a couple surprises. There could always be, or could always also be a 100% accuracy prediction, like I have been presenting to you guys, like I have been proving to you guys. So if you don't believe me, just go to my first videos, go to my past videos of the past months, predictions, whatever, and you can see that information and see with your own eyes 100% accuracy. Finally, on this on the yen, we have that basically extreme volatility on the final days of the month, guys. From the 26th all the way to 29th of November, very, very volatile days, I think. Now, one of these 2 days could be a range, perhaps, I think. It will be very rare because it's not what I saw when I was doing this prediction. But it's a possibility, of course. It could also be a possibility that one of these 2 days or many of these days could be very powerful, either downtrends or uptrends. That's still the possibility, because you guys know that yellow circles, they are hard to pin down. They represent both energies. So if one ends up prevailing over the other, it's basically just a matter of chance, just a matter of the final hours of the market, something like that. So they are hard to pin down. Very, very powerful volatile days. And the first days of December are going to be green. That's what I have been shown, and that's what I have in that is the information that I have retrieved from the void. So yeah, green early start for November, at least on this Forex pair dollar against the yen. So yeah, guys, that's I think all I have for you. These are the predictions for November. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and comment when you think of this. Just give me your comments, guys. Give me your insights. Give me your likes, your subscriptions, all of that juicy stuff. And I'll be seeing you guys next time. Take care.